Give me a sense at the moment we stand here in front of new SUVs, new electric vehicles. Will everything be electric in the next 10 years?
Difficult to say. What I can share with you is that since the beginning of this year, our electric car sales have doubled compared to last year. So we see a trend coming up. That's very clear, and we have already announced that we will bring our in-house technology by 2019 with 4 new electric vehicles, and also our plug-in hybrid petrol technology by also 2019 with 7 new cars supported by that technology. So it's a trend. Electrification is a trend, but of course we need to think about it not only from the mobility device perspective, but also from the electricity production perspective, so that you can embrace the full scope and think well to wheel and not only tank to wheel. This is very important.
So you're working on battery development, on the amount that a car can travel in terms of electric vehicles?
Sure. We recognize that we need to work very closely with our partners in terms of battery technology. And we recognize also that the number one expectation from our consumers today is range. There is a range anxiety which is linked to the technology of the products, but also related to the density of the charging network, and we see through the different initiatives that coming with our own technology in 2019 will be just perfect if we compare that timing with the density of charging network that the customers are expecting to remove this range anxiety that still exists today, despite the fact that we double our sales compared to last year.
Talk to me about oil. OPEC looking to strike a deal, potentially oil prices rise. What does that do to your business?
Well, that means that we'll see different things coming up. First, it will change the decision of our consumers when they look at the total cost of ownership of their cars. If oil goes up, it means it will give more intensity, possibly to the electrification, because, of course, in balance, they will see that there is more savings on electricity than on oil. That is one factor. The other factor is that many countries which have an economy depending on oil, if the oil price goes up, their economy will be stronger, their markets will go up, and therefore will be in a better shape to sell our cars, which is another factor. So we need to balance all of this, but of course we have learned from our near-death experience that what is the most important is to be agile and be able, in a fast way, to adapt to a changing world, if not a chaotic world.
You're entering Iran, a country that could benefit from an oil price increase. Is that where your agility goes? Is it the emerging markets in countries like Iran? What do your volumes want to be there?
We have a very wide, profitable growth strategic plan that we call Push to Pass. This plan, of course, embraces many initiatives, Africa, Middle East, but also one day in India, in China, Latin America, and even in North America. So we say that this is one of the initiatives, of course. There is an historic positioning of our brands in the country you mentioned, and therefore there is no reason why we would not support those consumers who are expecting from us that we bring them comfort, safety, connectivity, and all the technology that our company can bring to those consumers as much as any other consumer in the world.